Sup guys, ngayong araw samahan niyo ako maghanap ng noodles. Let's go! So habang ako'y naglalakad is i-discuss ko sa inyo kung ano nga ba ang noodles. Ang noodles are the small swelling or lumps na nakikita sa roots ng leguminous plants katulad ng makahiya, peanut at iba pa. It serves as the home of nitrogen fixing bacteria, particularly rhizobium. So ang role nito is to convert nitrogen from the air into a usable form that the plant can absorb for growth and reproduction. Since makahiya ang abundant dito sa aming lugar is maghahanap tayo ngayon ng makahiya. So how nitrogen fixation happens in makahiya nodules? In the makahiya or Mimosa pudica, nitrogen fixation is a complex biological process that begins once the specialized rhizobacteria have successfully colonized the root nodules. Inside these tiny bed-like structures, the bacteria undergo a physical transformation into bacteroids, which are essentially specialized nitrogen-fixing factories. So the core of this process is driven by an enzyme produced by the bacteria called nitrogenase. This enzyme has ability to break the incredibly strong triple bonds of atmospheric nitrogen that the plants absorb from the tiny air pockets in the soil. So to cure this chemical reaction, the makahiya must provide a massive amount of energy in the form of ATP or adenosine triphosphate, which it produces through photosynthesis and sent down to the roots as sugars. The nitrogenase enzyme uses this energy to combine the nitrogen gas with hydrogen ions to create ammonia. However, nitrogenase is extremely sensitive to the oxygen and will be poisoned or deactivated if oxygen levels are too high. So to manage this, the makahiya plants produces a protein called leg hemoglobin. This protein acts as an oxygen scavenger, binding to excess oxygen to keep the environment inside the nodule at the perfect level, low enough for the enzyme to function but high enough for the bacteria to stay alive. Once the ammonia is produced, it is quickly incorporated into amino acids by the plant, which then transport these nutrients throughout its stem and sensitive leaves to build proteins and DNA. This internal fertilizer factory is what allows the makahiya to thrive in nutrient-poor or acidic soils where the other plant might wither. In exchange for this life-sustaining nitrogen, the plant continues to pump sugars into the nodules to feed its bacterial guests, maintaining a perfect symbiotic balance that lasts for the duration of the plant life cycle. Ito nga pala guys, sa aking first try na pagkuha is walang sumamang noodles kaya naghanap-hanap pa ako sa paligid. Dito nga pala ako guys nakakita ng makahiya, and let's try kung makakakuha tayo ng noodles. Since walpak yung una kong pagkuha, ang ginawa ko is ginambasan ko muna yung buong paligid ng makahiya bago ko ito binunot. Yung mga nakikita nyong puti na yan, yun yung tinatawag nating nodules.